Proof is in the pudding. And this is proof.
Ooh.
Ooh, yummy.
Wii games. Wii. Hey, what's up guys? COE33 here with my sister Leaf.
Morning, guys.
We're out doing some game hunting, and our first stop of the day was at a trailer park. The entire park was having a bunch of sales, so we probably hit up, I'd say, 10, 15 sales, something like that. And we got a nice long box PlayStation game for $1. For $2, we got some PC games. And Leaf picked up a little keychain from Twilight. I know you're a fan of those books and movies.
Oh, yeah.
And then for $4, we got a original PlayStation with all its hookups in the bag, which I don't have this PlayStation bag, so that's pretty much the only reason I bought it for $4. I'll probably trade in the PlayStation for credit at a game store. So pretty good find right off the bat. We did get a lead. A nice lady said that her brother-in-law, I believe it was, has a bunch of games, and he's going to give us a call when he wakes up. So hopefully that pans out. So on to the next stop?
On to the next stop.
All right. I forgot to mention that as of this morning, we hit our first milestone of 50
Woohoo!
subscribers. Thank you so much, everyone. As promised, we're going to do a giveaway at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. All right, we hit up another garage sale, and for $5, we got a stack of Wii games. Some pretty good titles that we'll go over when we get back to the game room. The lady did say that she has more games that she's going to try and find and give us a call, so hopefully that pans out. So we're going to continue looking and hopefully find some more games. Since we last talked to you, we picked up 2 games. Leaf picked up a game for the DS.
I picked up Alvin and the Chipmunks sequel for the DS.
Yep, she really enjoys those handheld games. And then for the Xbox 360, we got Sniper Elite V2. I've actually been looking forward to playing that. It was $5 for the 2 games, which isn't a great deal, but we'll take it. And then I did leave my number with 2 people. The first person sounded like a really good lead. It was an older gentleman, and he said his kids had a bunch of systems and games, and they're just collecting dust somewhere. He's going to dig them out because he wants them to go to a good home, and he says that, you know, if we play them, that's all that really matters. So that was good to hear. He said he had a NES, a PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and maybe some other stuff with a bunch of games. So we definitely left our number with him, and we're hoping that pans out. And then behind us here, we went to a garage sale, and the lady said she has a Sega Genesis and a bunch of games from when she was a kid, and she also said they're just collecting dust, and she wants them to go to a good home. So this could be a very interesting day. I hope these people call, because it could be another big score like last On the Hunt episode. So we'll see, but so far, good day, and we're going to keep looking. All right, we just went to another garage sale, and for $2, we got a GameCube. I wasn't even going to buy it, but then she said $2, so it's hard to pass up on that. So what we'll probably do with that is go to our local game store and just trade that in for something that we want for the collection. Good day.
Perfect today.
All right, we just went to a Goodwill, and for $4 a piece, we got a bunch of Nintendo 64 games, some good titles that we need for the collection. And yeah, today's kick butt. All kinds of good stuff in the back. So we're just going to keep looking. Just went to another garage sale, and Leaf had a good find. For $1, we found Mario Kart DS.
That's why Grandpa calls me Old Eagle Eyes.
There's that sound again. We just got another good score, so as a lot of you may know, we're going for a complete set of North American Wii games because the family enjoys playing the Wii. And right now is the good time to buy Wii games, and this is proof of that. We got this whole box for $1 a piece on these games, and they're all complete in box. The discs are all in really good shape. Lots of titles that we don't have for the collection yet, so major score.
2 thumbs up.
Alright guys, we just went into our favorite local video game store and brought in a bunch of duplicates to trade. And with pure trade credit, we got a copy of Castlevania for the NES, which we do not have yet, so I'm very stoked to have that. And a limited edition Tekken hybrid set with art book and a music CD. So pretty good scores there. Big thumbs up. And it's like 1,000,000 degrees in here right now. I'm roasting.
Me too.
We just went to another Goodwill and had a couple pretty good scores. We got some games for the DS and for the PSP, and we got some PC games, including a really nice find, the Leisure Suit Larry Collector's Edition, which those games are a lot of fun, and as you guys know, I like collecting all the Sierra Big Box PC games. So we'll go over all this when we get back to the game room. I think we're going to call it a day. It's 2 o'clock, and we've been up since 6, so definitely lots of great stuff in the back of the car, and look forward to going it all over back in the game room.
Yeah.
See you then. All right, we're back from game hunting and another amazing day. Lots of finds to show you, so I'm really happy about that. Leaf is back here playing Ristar for the Sega Genesis. If you haven't played Ristar, I definitely recommend it. It has an interesting play mechanic where you shoot your hands in front of you, above you, below you. You grab onto obstacles and branches and enemies, and it's just a really fun platformer game that you don't hear too much about, or at least I don't, and I enjoy quite a bit. All right, so on to the games. The first garage sale that we went to was at a trailer park that was having a bunch of garage sales, and every home that had a sale had balloons tied to their mailbox, and to let you know that there was a sale there. And we went ahead and probably went to, I'd say 15, 20 sales, something like that, within this park. And the first game pickup that we got of the day was a really good one, and it set the tone for the day. For $1, we got Jupiter Strike. So a long box, complete in box, PlayStation 1 game. For $1, I'll take that all day long. And then for $2, we got some PC games. We got Command & Conquer, Red Alert 2, Quake 2, Dungeon Keeper, Dungeon Keeper 2, and Pharaoh. And then for $1, we got Schism, and this looks like a Myst-style point-and-click adventure. So I really like collecting these big box PC games. So for $1, definitely a good deal. The next sale we went to, there were 2 ladies that were having the sale, and there were no games out and about, and I said, do you have any games? I listed off, PlayStation, Xbox, Atari, and the usual thing that I do. I list them all off. And she goes, well, I think I have a PlayStation and some games. I'm going to have to dig through my house to find them. Why don't you go look at some sales and come back, and hopefully I'll have found them. So we did just that. We went around, we looked at some sales, and we came back, and sure enough, she did have with all its hookups, original PlayStation in this messenger-style PlayStation bag. She didn't have any. She didn't have any games, unfortunately. I wasn't terribly interested in the PlayStation, but the bag is pretty cool, and I don't have one of these in our collection yet. So I figured if the price is right, why not? I'll trade in the console for credit at a game store, and then keep the bag. So I said, "How much do you want?" And she said, just make me a price, or name me a price, I should say. I'm a little bit tired. Sorry if I'm not super coherent right now. I've been up since 6 o'clock, and right now it is 6:30 at night. So anyways, I said, how about $4? And she said, that's fine. So she took $4. So that's a pretty good deal. Moving on to the next garage sale that had games, we found a stack of Wii games, and they were $1 a piece. We got Attack of the Movies 3D, Wipeout, World Championship Athletics, Endless Ocean, and Wii Party. They're all complete in box, and they're all in really good shape. So for $1 a piece, why not? All right, so I'm going to move these games out, move more games in, so there'll be a cut right here. After picking up those Wii games, we went to quite a few more garage sales, and although we didn't find any games, I ended up leaving my number with quite a few people. A lot of really good, promising leads. Now, no one's called me back yet, unfortunately, but I get the feeling that I'll probably get at least 1 or 2 calls back. You watched the car footage, so I already told you what they had, and that they wanted the games and systems to go to a good home. So definitely fingers crossed on that. The next garage sale that had games, there was one Xbox 360 game out, Sniper Elite V2, which we do not have yet, and I actually am looking forward to playing this. They had $5 marked on this, but they also had a random DS game. It's Alvin and the Chipmunks The Squeakle, and Leaf was interested in picking this up, so I asked if they would take 5 for both. And it's not a steal or anything, but for $5 for 2 games like that, it's not too bad. And then we went to another garage sale right down the street, and there was no games, and I asked if there were any games, and said no, but I do have this GameCube, and I really wasn't even going to get it, because we don't need this, and we have several in this color. But she said, oh, just take it, $2. So I guess $2 for a GameCube, it's kind of hard to pass up. What I'll end up doing is trading that into one of the game stores for credit. So not a bad deal there. And then we went to a Goodwill, and surprisingly enough, there were some Nintendo 64 games in the case, and they were marked at $4 a piece. So, although this wasn't like a steal by any means, all these games are worth more than $4. So, for $4 a piece, we got Rayman 2, The Great Escape, and we don't have any of these in the collection yet. Our Nintendo 64 collection is not very robust. Turok, Star Wars Shadows of the Empire, and Turok Seeds of Evil. There were quite a few more games, but they were all kind of throwaway sports titles that I just wasn't interested in playing, so those are the ones that we picked up. And then from there, we went to a garage sale and Leaf spotted this, and this is one of the better finds of the day. I'd say we do not have this yet, and now we do. For $1, Mario Kart DS, and it's in really good condition. It is complete in box, so that was a nice find. After picking up Mario Kart DS, we went one town over, and it was getting later in the day, so I wasn't expecting any real good finds at garage sales. And surprisingly enough, around 12:30 in the afternoon, we pulled up to a garage sale, and sitting right out in the open was this giant stack of complete in box Wii games. She was asking $5 a piece, and maybe that's why they were still there, because nobody wanted to pay $5 a piece. But I told her that, I just don't pay that much, and I would be comfortable paying $1 a piece. And we ended up haggling quite a bit, and I stayed firm to $1 a piece because that's what I wanted to pay. I just, I didn't want to spend a huge amount of money on there's no like AAA titles in here. It is all stuff that we need for the collection, but there was nothing of real high value in here. So she kind of reluctantly agreed to $1 a piece. So for $1 a piece, we ended up getting a huge stack of games. We ended up getting Rabbids Go Home, Pirates Plundar, Medal of Honor Vanguard, Wacky Races, Blast Works, Cabela's Dangerous Hunts 2009, Alien Syndrome, Six Flags Fun Park, GT Pro Series, Pirates Hunt for Blackbeard's Booty, Legend of the Dragon, My Sims Racing, Deca Sports 2, Puzzle Crossword Challenge, Vertigo, Ninja Reflex, Family Game Night 4, Super Monkey Bowl Step and Roll, or Super Monkey Ball Step and Roll, Call of Duty Modern Warfare Reflex, and Red Steel. So really good score. That's probably the best score of the day. And really happy to have all those in our collection now. And we ended up trading 4 of those into a game store along with some duplicates that we brought with us for store credit. And for store credit at one of our favorite game stores, we got Castlevania for the NES. So really happy to finally have a copy of this. We have Simon's Quest, and now we have the first one. So that's definitely a pretty cool addition to the collection. And then another really nice addition is Tekken Hybrid, the limited edition. They had a really good price on this. It was $15. And then of course, we use store credit, so it's even better of a deal for us. And it has a beautiful art book in there. It's got a 2-disc CD that's sealed still. And then, of course, it's got the game in there. So definitely happy to have that. And from there, we went to the last stop of the day, which was a Goodwill. And at the Goodwill, we picked up, for the PSP, Biggs 2. It's kind of like an arcade-style baseball game, and that was $1.50, so a pretty good deal. Leaf picked up a copy of My Weight Loss Coach. And we got a couple big box PC games. We got Oregon Trail the Third, and then a really nice addition to the collection, the Sierra game, Leisure Suit Larry, and this is the collector edition with all the different games in it. So definitely a nice piece to add to our big box Sierra collection. And that is the pickups of the day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We are now at 55 subscribers, which means we met our first milestone, I guess we call it, of 50 subscribers. And we really want to do like a giveaway, and just to say thank you, basically. So I want to make this as non-gimmicky as possible and just make it real straightforward. If you want to be entered into the giveaway, all you have to do is leave a comment below, be subscribed. If you want to thumbs up the video, go for it. That's on you. So just be subscribed, leave a comment on this video, and at the end of the next On the Hunt episode that we post, we will go ahead and take all the names that have entered and put them into an app that I have on my iPad where you input names and then it randomly picks a winner. And I will do that on camera so that everyone knows that it's legit, and the winner will win a Black Label copy of Metal Gear Solid. I figured with the new Metal Gear game coming out that this would be a cool item to give away. It is complete in box. It does work. I went ahead and tested it. It's in good shape. It's a great game. If you haven't played it, it's one of the classics of all time. I imagine most people have played it, but hopefully this will find a good home. And then a copy of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the NES with a nice label on it. And then another nice label, a copy of Tetris Attacks for the Super Nintendo with this really kind of nifty Tetris sticker set. So those are the prizes. We really appreciate you guys watching, commenting, liking our videos. We're having a lot of fun making them. And yeah, it's just, a good time all around. So Leaf and I thank you. And until next time, bye. I forgot to mention this morning that as of... Edit. Edit. Everybody's kung fu fighting.